Hey everybody, this is Aylad, and we are back in Starmade. Oh yeah. And I'm sitting here enjoying my nice little home away from home. This is a project that I've put some time into that I kind of wanted to show off a little bit. This is a habitat module. As y'all may know, I've been working on some modular ship designs and modules and whatnot, and this is the latest result that, well, at least the latest one that I've gotten finished. Now this is still an alpha development design. I'm going to go ahead and be using it, but I know that I'm going to rework this design many times. Pretty frequently, I expect, so don't take any of this as being the finished product. There's still some parts that are a little bit uglier than I would like it to be. But it's a working prototype, and I'm pretty pleased with that fact. So let me just hop into it, and I will show off what all it can do. Alright, so as a habitat module, what it basically is a little bit of crew quarters type area. In fact, I'm using it on my salvage ship that I've been designing on some live streams as the captain's quarters. You can see it mounted right there. Let's see, yep, there we go. Obviously you've got your front door here. Yep, pretty straightforward, pretty simple. You've got right here, you've got the little info panel, and then this little button right here is labeled toggle ramp and supports. Now this is made to be docked in a variety of ways. One way is if you're setting up a temporary planet base, just slap a basic rail down on the planet's surface, dock it to that, and then to make it kind of look like it's supported on the planet's surface, you can hit that and extend the ramps and the stabilizer legs. It's not so useful when you're actually using it on a ship, the way that I am over there, but for a little planetary, base or whatever, little camp, that would look pretty neat, I think. So we go inside. Yeah. I don't mind those panels. They're, I don't know, they're kind of decorative. Really, you know what? Switch to creative mode. There we go. Really, I needed a way to label these. So this is definitely something that I could see disappearing in a future update. When we come inside, it's kind of dark. So I'll come over here and I'll just hit the lights. And the lights go on upstairs and downstairs. Yep, so there's that. As the ladder to get upstairs, I use these new grate pieces that they've added. I love these. The level of detail elements that we're getting in some of these latest updates, I love them. Like, they're so great. Yeah. So we've got a nice little window out here. We've got a nice little window off to the side. We've got our little gravity module right there. We can lock the door. Like right now, it's opening and closing. But if I hit the lock, and all of a sudden this does nothing. So, and I can also lock it open if I need to do that for whatever reason. Works either way. So that's pretty cool. Got a nice little table and chairs here. A little dining area, I guess. Bit of a readout, like a status update on it. We're in system 000, sector 447, and so on, and it's not currently docked to anything. So just a nice easy way to kind of check up on the status. Then we've got a few different configurations we can go into. Let me actually show you the upstairs, and then I will show you the different configuration options. Up here we've got a nice little bed cubby, little alcove. We've got, whoa, yeah, silly me. We can open up the, yeah, that's the door. We can open up the loo, the head, got a little space toilet over here, and a little med cabinet, and what's meant to kind of look like a little sink. Not 100% happy with that, but it is what it is. Cool. We've got another little sink. I'm much happier with this. I like using carved Larimar as a water texture. Of course, I could just use water, I suppose. I wanted to, if I felt the need to, but I kind of like the way that looks. I didn't do it in here for reasons I'll explain shortly. By the way, I love the pipe elements. I love them. Very, very nice. Let's see, little cook stove, little cabinet, you know, just a little kitchenette area sort of thing. And then we've got more windows scattered around, which is kind of nice, right? But now the different mode options. If I come over here and I start clicking around on this, what we have is that hatch seals up, and in short order, it goes from being a 2-story habitat to a 1-level habitat. Pretty nifty, huh? And I can go back into that. And I'll show you from the outside here in just a second. But yeah, it just converts right back again, and this automatically opens up again for a nice easy access. So yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do just for a temporary demonstration, pop down an activation module right here. And tie that in right here so I can trigger it from the outside. Yeah, so back up a little bit, hit that, and you see it kind of slides along and drops into place. You can also tell while I'm in build mode that there's a little magic working with pickup rails right here. But yeah, it just all clicks into place. Alright, the one thing I don't like about that is that it kind of makes the top of the front piece, the ground floor normally, it kind of makes it look rather ugly. Don't know 100% what to do about that, it is what it is. And then the other thing is, you can kind of see some of the junk down here, and I'm not a huge fan of that either. This is the, this is the underside of that display module I'm using as a sink. That's why I'm using that instead of the carved Larimar, because otherwise it looks like the water's just kind of hanging there. Really and truly, except for when it's just kind of coming back before it lowers, you should never really be able to see the underside anyway, because you know, this would be like flat on a deck or a planet plate or something. But yeah, whatever. And if I trigger the supports, you can see that with it in the 1-story position, we get actually supports pop up back there too. Whereas, well, if I collapse it, like, those supports automatically go away. It is actually possible to lock things up if I let's see, right now. So that's bad, but other than that, like, those pretty well work as intended, except for that one little tiny detail. But yeah, so this is the rough draft, or the working prototype of the habitat module. And like I say, I'm pretty excited to have it done. It's a proof of concept more than anything else. Just a little collapsible RP space in here. We will see this again redesigned many times, as I've said already. But let me jump over here to my miner, and I'll kind of show you what I've got going on with it right now. So the way I've got it set up, it actually is using that front rail docker to kind of lower itself into position. Yeah, and redesign a little bit of this. This outer ring is part of the ship proper. It's not part of the module. I'm gonna get rid of these wedges, square that off, stick a blast door in here, stick another blast door over here, so that it's locked up tight anytime something's not docked directly to that rail basic. But come on in. Oh, by the way, the faction module is right there. Yeah. And obviously this is designed to use it in the 2-story configuration. But I could just as easily have built a rack to hold it flattened out. It's just I didn't, because I might want to stick another 9x9x9 module in here too. And that is the size that this is. I'm trying to keep all of my modules either 9x9x9, or I have some plans for 9x9x17, which is LensCap's standard module size. So we'll hopefully see those popping up later. This is, of course, the ship core for the upper level. The lights still work from both ends. We can get into our storage here. and all that good stuff. But yeah. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed that. It's definitely something I've put a lot of thought into. But you know, you plan and you think and you brainstorm, and then you do a working prototype. Then a week or two goes by and you're like, I can't stand it anymore. I want to burn it. And you put a few more hours into rethinking and redesigning. Y'all know how this goes, right? You played Starmade very long. I'm sure this is a familiar story. But anyway, hope it inspires you to do something awesome. If you take this and you drastically improve it, I would love to see what you come up with. Thank you very much. And thanks for watching. So hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.